Good day, everyone. So I welcome you once again to my channel. This is still Dr. Festus. So I want to do a part 2 of that video on how to monitor Earth's location using a Google Earth engine. This time around, I'm not going to be using Google Earth engine. I'm done with the Google Earth engine. The first part is the one that dealt with the Google Earth engine. Now, this time around, we're going to move into the how to host the exported images on Google Earth web version and also on the Google Earth desktop version. And briefly, I'll also show you how to do or just give a workflow, a very rough workflow on how to uh, host it on what you call Cesium website, which it could be like your own customized automated web version of your Google Earth. Also, it will look as if you are having your own customized Google Earth. This one has to do with the web version. I think I should just start with that. So after there is this. Okay, let me open the workflow. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Now, this Cesium is actually what big organizations like NASA, like Geographic Hearts, like some other big NGOs that deal with monitoring of Earth location, Earth Watch also, Earth Watch, Forest Watch. They also use this Cesium. Cesium is a website where they give you access to create your own web page, and basically is to visualize the map, the map of the Earth based on the features that you are monitoring. So, like after you are done with Google Earth Engine and you have already analyzed those images, you have, like I did in the first video. So you will now have to get yourself a Cesium account. So after you get a Cesium account, it's an open source JavaScript, which people use for building 3D heads and map applications in a web browser. I have not done this myself because I've never, my work does not deal with that. But I think one day I'm going to try to create an account and see how I can also host, I can host some of my Earth, surface analysis on this web page. But I'm aware that you create an account and you might have to get a token access. You may have to get a token access to that account, and then that may involve you paying some amount of money. I don't know exactly how much it is, but of course you can do your own findings. I'm just here to give you an overview of how you can, host this monitoring of changes in the Earth surface, how you can host it on a website. And the advantages are, number one, for this Cesium GS account, it allows you to, it shows this weekly update. Like you don't need to, it's an automated, you automate it because I've already inserted that part into the Google Earth script that I did earlier on. So all you need to do is just to get that script and then get the link to that script and then incorporate it into that JavaScript that you're going to be using for that Cesium account. So it's going to host it on that account, and then automatically it will follow the instruction of updating that, those indices. It will be updating them weekly or periodically based on a specific period that you have already instructed it to do. So it will show you weekly update of those indices. Then it will animate the changes. It will show you where the changes are, like in form of, like so that you'll be able to trace, so this is where the changes are. And then you can integrate several models. And of course, it supports decision making. And that's why organizations that are big enough, like this NASA, all of them, Earthwatch, they use this Cesium account, So it's just like Google Earth, normal Google Earth, but it allows you to customize it to your own, as if it's your own, you own it actually. It's your own, not a Google Earth, visualization, the one that we normally use, which is not owned by you, by us. We're only using it as a platform to just visualize what we have analyzed on Google Earth Engine. So this one, like I said, is much more, of course, it's much more complicated because it involves some little coding. But of course, you may not even be a full web developer before you can use it. From my understanding, from what I've learned about it. But so you can give it a try and get more research about it. Sesame JS can allow you to host you can allow you to visualize, and automate the changes in the Earth surface that you have analyzed on Google Earth Engine. Now, should in case you don't have that kind of ability, so I'm going to be doing in this other video, I'm going to be doing in this video, I'm going to be doing how to host this same, Earth surface, changes. I'm going to show you how you can visualize it on Google Earth Pro, the desktop version, and then on the web version. So this is just a little, a very summarized workflow of it. So after we have done this one on the Google Earth Engine, we have acquired the Sentinel satellite, we have analyzed all the indices, we have prepared, we have exported those images, raster images. So what we need to do now is to convert those images to KMZ or KML in what's it called, in Google, in QGIS. So I'm going to be opening my QGIS now, and then I would then upload those images. So this is my QGIS. So let me go to, oh, sorry, I need to create a new project. Then go to layer. So I want to bring up those raster layers. Add layer. So add raster layers. So I'm going to navigate to my Google Drive. So this is my Google Drive. And then so I will just locate those images that I exported earlier on. And what's it now? I hope I'm not missing it. Okay, good. Here are they. So there are three of them: NNFR, MNDW high, and then I pick also this one, NDB high and NDVI. So just upload them, click add, and then you can close this. So these are the images. So each of them I can go to. So you just right click on each of them and do this via symbology. So go to properties. So properties. So symbology. So from symbology, so you change this render type to single band pseudo color. So since it's NDVI, we'll make it light green so the color ramp is you can select different color ramps here. You can make it from light green so the lower one we have light green, the higher one we have for NDVI, we have deep green. So we can make this green and then click apply and then click OK. So this is the NDVI. Now, excuse me. Then for NDB high, which is the normalized difference built up index. So we have to make this to be like, the color ramp should be something like reddish, so that as the NDBI increases, then the redness will increase. So let's change it to single band pseudo color. And then change this to, so make it something like reds. All right, so that will be fine. Okay, then NNDWI. So we make it blues also. So properties. So let's see whether we can get blues. Single band pseudo color. Let's make it blues. Good. So we have blues here. All right. Okay. Um. Okay. So I can actually deselect any of them to view. So you can see these are the areas where you have the built-up areas, the urbanized areas in this location. Then I can also remove this to see the blues. Um, okay. All right. So now let's go ahead and then. So the next thing now is to convert this to KMZ. Now this is raster file in form of GeoTIFF format. So we need to convert it to KMZ. Google Earth will not take any other format other than KMZ or KML. So to do this, we need to go to raster, then click conversion, then we click translate. So click translate. So here we have to select the band. Let's start with NDVI. So we'll select the band and um, okay. Then here we'll click save to so click save to let's click a save to file. So we need to save it to a file. So I'm going to say nnf file ndvi. So it's already in KMZ, but if it's not there, you can just, from here, you can select the format from this list. So, but it's already in KMZ, so I leave it as KMZ. So then I click save, then click run. So that has been converted. So I can just, deselect this. Then go back again and do the other ones. Raster, conversion, translate. Then I can pick the other one, which is the MNDWI. Then save to a file, save to a file, and file, MNDWI. So, then save, then click run. Okay, so that is also done. So you can see they are here now. So let's do the last one, then we'll now go ahead. And so the next one will be NDBI, yes. So save to file, NNFR, NDBI. So save, then run. Okay, so from here, we are done with all of this. So next thing is to go to Google Earth Engine. So let's go to Google Earth Engine. Now, if you go to the folder where it is saved, you will discover that, let me just open the folder for you to see. So let me minimize this. So in the folder, you will see text. Okay, let me go to where the folder is. Now, this is where it is. Now you can see the files have been saved as KMZ. So the next thing now for us to do is to go to Google Earth. So I want to check from the Google Earth the desktop version first. So let's see. To bring it up on Google Earth desktop version, you go to File, then click Open. So yeah, open. Let's see. Open. Then yeah, so I can pick that particular. So I'm going to pick. Let me start with NDVI. So click OK. So it's going to the Google Earth Engine will take you to that location directly where it is. So you can see now, so it is actually, you can see where the location is. So you can, under the Google Earth engine, you see under the places, if you deselect it under places, you will see exactly what you're seeing. So it's showing you, so you can see now, this is exactly the location. So this is just to show you that this is correctly converted. So this is the location. So when you deselect it, you can see the entire, so you can zoom it in now to be able to see uh, what is happening. So all these places show you, if you look at it from the QGIS, earlier you discover that the edges are actually the ones that are, that are either, bare surfaces or built up areas, and you can see them even right from this picture. But I can see these ones are the greener part of it, and then these ones are the lighter part of it. So this actually shows the correctness of this classification. Now, so I can bring up the other ones also. Let's see. Open. And then, okay, NDBI now. Let's see NDBI. Let's see NDBI. So if I remove it, you still see the same thing. Okay, that's to show you that it is still the same location. Okay, and then the other one. So this is how you can bring up this on Google Earth Pro. But now you can see now that you have to do this manually because that is how Google Earth Pro has been. I mean, Google Earth is designed. You cannot automate it, and what you can only be visualizing manually by doing it like this. That's why the other one says some GS is much more, is better. But now let's go to, let me open it on the web version. Let's see. Let me click this is view in Google Earth Web. You can see the option is here on the top of this. So I want to view this in Google Earth. So let's see if I click on this, what is going to bring up. Let's see. So it's loading. Let's give it a few minutes. Let's see what is going to come up. You can see now. So it has been able to bring up this same location. And then you may not be able to appreciate the exact changes, except if it is in the what is it called? If it is in the is in urban setting, if you're working in urban, and then you can see whether the roads that was there before has now been removed. So that may give, but this is like a forested area. So I may not be able to tell exactly how the changes happen every week, but the figures that I get from the analysis that I did in Google Earth Engine, which I showed you in that video, those figures will tell me what has changed in terms of figuratively. So, I mean, the value of the change now. But here, I can only visualize it, but I may not be able to appreciate the changes that have occurred every week because those changes might be very minute. So, but if it is an urban setting, it's possible for you to see whether, some things that have happened there last week is no longer there, and, like that. So this is one way by which you can bring it up on Google Earth Engine. Either you go through this Google Earth Pro desktop, or you come to the Google Earth, and then from there you navigate to Google Earth web version. But now, if you are from the Google web version as it is right now, and then you want to, like, let me just now list this like a new one. So, and then I want to bring up even, okay, let me try to do it from here. So if you want to bring it up, let's say you have opened the Google Earth web version ordinarily without bringing this up, from Google Earth Pro desktop version. You can just come to File and come to these are the ways you can bring up those, you can do import file, you can do, but here you are importing from new local KML file. So I want to import from a KMI or KMZ. Okay, so if I click on this, then I can navigate to let's see, hard. Let me click hard. Let's go back. Open KMI file. Yes, this is it. Open KMI file. Yes. So then I can go to where that is. And then these are the KMI files that I converted. So let's say I want to bring up the NDVI. So I just click on this and click open. So you can see now. So it's showing me this is the area. So if I want to remove this sign, I'll just come here and click on this hide feature. So once you click on this, you can visualize it properly, you know. So you can just play around this and see whatever, whatever you like to view. And then there is also a portion where you can do what you call, let me see whether this is possible to view, a 3D view or so. Let me click on this 3D view and then let's see what it's going to bring up. So this is a 3D view of the same location. Okay, so you can see it is actually trying to give us a 3D view of, what it is on ground, of uh, this particular protected area. So, so this is a 3D view. The 3D view, you can see it. So trying to display that. And then you can also do what you call street view. You can do street view. Let's see whether this will give us some kind of better view than what we have now. So let me click on it. Let's see what is going to come up. Yeah, I just click on the forest and see whether it can give us a street view. So you can see, so it means, so you can actually, and then you can zoom. You can zoom. I think it's possible to zoom here. You can zoom in to now view it properly, and see what changes are occur. But just like I said, these changes will only be visualized qualitatively. You can't quantify unless you go back to the one we did on Google Earth engine, and then you can then see the values, in terms of the real value, and then you can document that. But visually, this is just how you can visualize it, and then you can be doing this weekly to monitor the forest and see what has happened, or monitor that particular location of your choice and see what has happened, whether, it has, the built up area has expanded, or whether there is now, a kind of flooding or whatever it is happening there. So this is where I'm going to stop this video. So if you want to do more automation, like I said at the beginning, you can, do more. You can just try this session JS. That would help you more. This one is just manual visualization, which you can, of course, still use it to present. You can present it, and then you can, of course, this link can be copied and sent to anybody who can then view what you have done and still be able to be on the same page with you, for your project. So this is where I'm going to stop. Please endeavor to like the video, share, and then let's make it interactive. If there are anything you need to add, please make it in the comment section, and then we can, or you can also talk to me. We can discuss together and see how, and we can work together. If you have any project also based on any of this, we can work together on that. Thank you so much, and I want to wish everyone a nice day ahead. Bye bye.